You guys' opinion. What is a roster? Like, how many is a roster?
JR, you need to drop all three of them and get 4 hoes. Come up here.
He said what?
He said, "Drop us and get some
Roster.
304s in here."
Oh,
No, I said
I
hoes.
feel like
I said hoes.
I said hoes.
she was coping. I
Oh,
feel like women who behave like that have dealt with some type of trauma, right? And they're searching for validation. What would make you feel like you need men fighting over you? That's pretty stupid. And then you have to think about what type of men are going to do that. What man of value is going to sit here and invest all of his time, his efforts, his resources into a woman who's dating other men? That's an extreme turnoff. For the ladies that don't understand that shit, yeah, we're going to look at you as a hoe. That's just what it is. We see you. I don't care what you say you're doing. We don't care if I'm with you or I'm trying to be with you, and then you can be seen with other dudes doing other shit. That's not a good look. No respectable man is going to go for that. It's complete nonsense, and you should be ashamed of yourself if you think that's a go. Like, if you want to be out here, you want to do what it do, go ahead. But when you think a man who really has his head on his shoulders, somebody who you would actually desire is going to chase you, no. And if you notice, most women who speak like that are insufferable, miserable, and whatever else you want to attach to it. Women who are in their divine femininity do not behave like that. They don't want a bunch of men fighting for them. They are looking for one man of value. They're not sitting here dating a whole bunch of dudes, and they understand and would have enough respect for themselves to not put themselves through that. I don't know what would make you really want to do that, but either way, she should. We'll just take it off of her for a second. We'll just concentrate on women in general, not understanding that men don't appreciate or respect that, and any man of value is not going to continue to court you if he feels like you're dating a bunch of men. Why would I invest my efforts into somebody like that? Doesn't make sense.
Vaughn, I got a question for you. I know you was got a question for you.
Yeah.
Now I know you said you don't believe in rosters and everything, but humor me for a second, right? Because we don't actually have her up here, but kind of need one of y'all to kind of humor me. So she said that sex is not involved, and I'm willing to accept that. I'm willing to accept that sex is not involved. She says she wants these men to compete for her in a way. Quick question. What do these guys win at the okay? No, she says she wants the guy who applies the most pressure is the one that wins. So I got a question for you. What does, for somebody like her, what does applying pressure look like? What does that mean?
Applying pressure would be you showing interest, because not everybody's going to show interest the same. Maybe you sending me flowers at work, you asking if I ate, sending me food, interested in my day, asking me how's work, my goals, my things I'm interested in. Like, someone that's really interested are going to be interested in all of those things. So not every person that you talk to or are entertaining are going to do those things.
Fair enough. All right. So what does the guy who applied pressure win in that scenario? He applied the most pressure.
Me
What does he?
exclusively. You and me. Why would I be interested in anyone else? Because this person is looking more like it can go somewhere.
Okay. And what exactly do you gain from that guy winning in that scenario?
I'm hoping I gain somebody that's actually really caring about me in general, my needs, my how I feel, where I want to go, maybe build something. I want to see where it can go. Even if it goes nowhere, I want to entertain it more. So
Oh,
I'm hoping that he stays this way, consistent. I'm looking for consistency.
so basically, he doing the same thing after he wins you that he
Oh,
was
he
when
has
he ran
to.
away.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
All right. Thank you for doing that because I know that might have been tough for you. But here's the thing. That's not really a win for men. No man would consider that a win. To encounter you dealing with other men, and then you say, well, the guy that applies the most pressure is the one that wins me out of all of these suitors. And then the guy says, okay, well, what do I get? Oh, well, you get me. Okay. What does that mean for us?
Oh no, we should be applying pressure as well. We should be showing you the same things. I don't agree with it's just going one way. Like you should be getting the same things I'm getting. I'm interested in you. I'm putting more into you as well. Like I'm not gonna not do nothing and you're showing me all this interest. No.
Do you think a woman that has a roster will be able to do that effectively?
No. This is why I said what is a rock? How many is that? Like you can't do that. Because I feel like okay, I feel like in the beginning everyone is trying to court you, everyone is trying to get you, everybody is coming a certain way. You have to be able to weed that out, and if you have a roster, how can I do that? Like I everyone's doing the same, well, trying to do the same thing. It's different but still trying to get you.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing that men don't see as really attractive when it comes to knowingly dealing with a woman who has multiple, especially if we know about it. So we don't see that as a win. And that's oftentimes if you think about it, the women who talk like that, I really would love to ask how often after this guy applied pressure and won whatever he won, did all the pressure stop?
Me too. I want to know too because it does stop. You have some that fall off.
Because I think that's what happens in a lot of those situations. The man
Hmm.
applies pressure until he no longer has to anymore, and then
Or
it's
what
over.
or what about the people that's not being authentic? They're not being themselves. So they portray to be this person. And then once they have you, you don't have it anymore. Now you're complaining a couple years later, like, oh, he doesn't do this anymore. That happens too.
Okay.
It's almost like in that scenario, you forcing somebody to present a when you so it's like a job, right? People come bring their best, they best candidate to the position, and they can't typically maintain the things that they present if they're in the state of trying to impress you. That's why, like for me, for instance, I'm not about to try and do nothing that I'm not gonna be able to maintain. I'm gonna keep it a bean. So if I'm the type of person that won't buy flowers, I'm not gonna start buying them just because. Like I'm gonna do things I can consistently do or do at least with some regularity because that's gonna create a whole lot of issues in the long run. You know what I'm saying? When you convince men that they need to take you on a vacation to Spain in the first date and that's how they impress you, you think you're gonna be able to maintain that every week for the rest of the relationship? If he even attempt to, he gonna go bankrupt. He like it just don't make no sense in the data market. You setting yourself up for an unrealistic expectation by pushing that through. The when I think about a roster, so I think like women saying they want to have rosters is an example of women saying they want to be alpha females and all that. Stop using terms that males coin for themselves, adopting them for yourself, and then operating as if you're men. You're not men. Men and women are different. When I say I have a roster, I'm probably fucking between 3 to 4 of them girls or however many girls. Are we trying to hit all of them? We operate completely different. When we hear y'all say you got a roster, no matter what you say, it's like when you go on a date and a girl be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna have sex with you tonight." Oh, okay. I don't believe it because 9 times out of 10, she gonna want to have sex with you by the end of the night. When you say I'm not fucking these guys that you on your roster, I don't believe it, because 9 times out of 10, the thing that people vehemently deny in a talking situation, they usually do that shit. Especially if you didn't ask them, they just come out the blue. I think it's a bad idea for women to operate in the space like they men. Be women. Women are great. Don't try and be men. We got our own issues. We shouldn't try to be women, and y'all should try to be men. But those are my thoughts.